Welcome to Team 2's presentation on the Jeepster Commando Club of America project. Team 2 consists of Jeffrey Burns, Kristen Nee, Christopher Librand, Chris Wenzel, and John Walters. The current Jeepster Commando Club website was created in 2005 by David Lamb in response to a growing popularity for the vehicles. Mr. Lamb, who still serves as the webmaster today for the site, was kind enough to agree to let us use the site for our project and has worked with us over the course of the semester to help the team achieve their goals. The existing club site, while serviceable, has become dated and is in desperate need of a redesign. And with that in mind, the team set out to design a site that would not only help the club grow while incorporating standards and guidelines that make the new site not only a wealth of information for the users, but also a pleasure to use. Through feedback from not only the webmaster but users of the current site, the team progressed from a simple low-fidelity prototype to a functioning website in just a few short weeks. The first step in our project was to develop user profiles for the site to allow the team to see who we were designing for and what their needs were. The results of this profiling were there were two main types of users. Users that wanted to use the site for financial gain, and users who were fans of the Jeepster and wanted to learn more about them. The following profiles give good examples of each of these types of users.
We decided upon the following low-fidelity design for our project of updating the Jeepster Commando Club website. Here's a view of the homepage and about page. As you can see, we decided to use a ribbon at the top of the pages with drop-down menus under each tab to access the different sections that are associated with that particular tab. Here you're looking at the regions page and the regions subpage. Between these two pages, they will hold all the information for the three different regions, made up of the Eastern, Midwestern, and Western regions. Here we are looking at the Community and Forums page. The Community page is designed to house different sections that members could use to communicate information with each other. The Forums is a place where a member can get advice from other members. Here you're seeing the For Sale page and the How To page, as well as what each of those pages will entail. Here we're looking at the Store page of the website. This page will list all the items that the club sells, such as t-shirts, hats, and Jeepster swag. The other page we are looking at is the pop-up window that will allow the members to log into the site. Here we're looking at the pop-up window of the register screen. This is the screen that the potential members will use when they are applying to become a member of the club. In our initial usability testing, we developed a low-fidelity prototype that incorporated ideas from each individual. As a group, we decided upon using consistency throughout the website to allow for an even flow and make it easier for the members to navigate through the site. The following 5 slides will show you the results of our prototype testing.
As we delve into the high-fidelity prototype, you will notice some changes based on our previous testing results. While most of the home page remained the same, there was the addition of the Forums and Hearst section to the navigation bar. The About page remained the same. Along with the Regions page, you will notice an interactive map that we added to give the user a more interactive experience. As you may notice, the Community page contains various links to sites containing sales information. The Forums page remained the same, along with the JCCA Store page. Based on the low-fidelity testing, we decided to add a page containing past Jeepster jams, showing off another aspect of the club. And lastly, we added a Hearst page based on popular demand from our usability testing. The development process of the high-fidelity prototype was a 5-step process. An analysis phase, which entailed analyzing our low-fidelity prototype and initial user testing. A design phase, which was the creation of the low-fidelity prototype. A development phase, which was the collaboration and creation of the individual web pages. A testing phase, which allowed the team to gather feedback about the site and make changes based on what real users want. And lastly, a publishing phase, which once the development on the prototype had been refined to address usability testing, and the webmaster approved all the changes, the high-fidelity prototype was published. All the changes made throughout the high-fidelity prototype design took into consideration what the user wanted. Decisions were made to add direct links to popular pages, along with the removing of large portion from the original site due to inactivity, dead links, or errors. In the end, we feel as if our high-fidelity prototype fills the need of the users.
Our team took the heuristic evaluation approach. This approach is a usability inspection method for our website that helps to identify usability problems with the user interface design. Here you see our criteria list we used for our evaluation. Now that we have developed our criteria, the team's evaluation was performed. During our evaluation phase, we found that some things weren't meeting our criteria. The first thing we noticed was the large amount of gap space on the pages. We soon realized the resolution of each team member's screen was a little different, causing this to look weird. Another thing we noticed was our color scheme used throughout the website. We kept the same font, color, and size on each page and made the links on our site dark green and underlined so they stand out. We each worked on certain pages to ensure we kept our site consistent. Once the high-fidelity prototype was completed, we decided to do what is known as a cognitive walkthrough. During this walkthrough, we developed 3 pre-planned scenarios with the purpose of identifying and reporting issues that the users may have with the interface. The expert we selected during these scenarios was the webmaster from the original website. The first scenario is, can a user navigate smoothly through the website to access the forms section and back to the home page? This was a requirement from the webmaster that the forms page didn't get changed, so we wanted to make sure it was easily accessible. The second scenario is the information throughout the site informative and consistent to the old site? We received good feedback from this and needed to make sure the Hearst area was more informative to the user. The Jeepster Hearst was one-of-a-kind vehicle and only 1,000 were made, so this page is pretty important. Our design for the Jeepster Commando webpage uses several standards from the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines. We started by making a standard layout of each page. We wanted the menu bar to be static so the users will easily be able to navigate the different sections of the site, and the text, font, and color stay the same on each page. This met WC3's guideline 1.4 and 2.4, also adding the login to the menu page and moving commonly used links to the home page conforms with WC3 guideline 2.4.
We began our usability test by thanking our participants for their assistance and introducing them to our project and the testing process. All 3 test scenarios began by asking the subject to create an account and log in, but they had different situations after that. Scenario 1 tests to see if the subject can find information on their own in the How-To section, and then to see if they can connect with other members in the forums. This scenario was given to subjects 1 and 2. Scenario 2 tests the subject's ability to navigate to and use the About page, the JCCA store, and the Club Approved Vendors page. This scenario was given to subjects 3 and 4. Scenario 3 seeks feedback on new additions to the site, specifically the Hearst page, the redesigned regions pages, and the How-To page. This scenario was given to subjects 5 and 6. After the tests, we asked our subjects general questions regarding navigation, layout, their overall impressions, and suggestions. Our test subjects consisted of 6 males between the ages of 18 and 53, most of whom are existing club members. All subjects took 1 to 3 minutes to create an account and log in. Subject 1 completed Scenario 1 in 5 minutes. Subject 2 completed Scenario 1 in 8 minutes. Subject 3 completed Scenario 2 in 19 minutes. Subject 4 completed Scenario 2 in 17 minutes. Subject 5 completed Scenario 3 in 21 minutes. And Subject 6 completed Scenario 3 in 26 minutes. After the testing, our team met to go over and summarize the results. We adjusted our future implementation strategy to account for information learned during the usability testing. This has been a great experience, and we're grateful to everyone who helped us. We found the feedback from our test subjects and the webmaster to be invaluable during the process. We were flattered to hear that the webmaster is planning to incorporate many of our changes to the JCCA site.